So today we're going to deal with an essay that's the process of fertilization in a flowering plant. So it begins when pollen grains lands onto the stigma of a flower and germinates to form a pollen tube, which later grows along the tissue of the style towards the embryo sac. Yes. Then generative nucleus lies behind the tube nucleus, which lies at the tip of the pollen tube. Generative nucleus later divide into two male nuclei by mitosis. On nearing micropyle, the tube nucleus disintegrate to pave way for generative nucleus. The pollen tube then enters the ovule via the micropyle. The first male nucleus of the generative nucleus fuses with the egg cell nucleus to form a diploid zygote, which later on develops into an embryo through a series of mitotic division. Then the second nucleus passes through synergy to fuse with two polar nuclei located at the center of the ovule to form a triploid endosperm nucleus. To form a diploid endosperm nucleus. Then later develops into form a primary endosperm of seed for storage of embryo. The two processes occur concurrently, and this constitutes double fertilization in a flowering plant. So the above process is called the double fertilization in a flowering plant. So some of the key things that you have to understand in this essay is how the respective places where the pollen grain and some of the insertion things, where they go, where they meet, which fuses with what fuses with that what. For example, the first nuclear, the second nuclear. So you have to understand just from there, and that will be very easy and simple. Thank you.